It's official, Ecto-Glows are for everyone. At least everyone going to San Diego Comic-Con this year. This reissue has caused some controversy between toy collectors, so let's get into it. Looking at the pros and cons of this reissue, the biggest pro, I believe, is the better availability. These are the most expensive figures in this line. And for collectors on a budget, this might be the best option. Even after the initial sale, these will be on the second-hand market cheaper than it is currently to buy the original figures. That being said, the biggest con is the value of the original figures will probably go down. However, if you look at the history of these figures, before the pandemic, these figures were maybe $200, $300 for the set. Now you're looking at over $1,000 to get the whole set. The main issue I see coming up for sellers is the same issue I had with the Masters of the Universe commemorative figures. Hopefully Hasbro will put the current date on these figures so we can tell them apart. With the commemorative figures, they had the original date and only a few differences from their original counterparts. The feet have some ridges and they all are made in China, which none of the original ones were. As long as Hasbro makes sure that there is a difference between the original release and this one, then there shouldn't be an issue for the resellers of these. The biggest issue I see for buyers is if you're buying the originals loose, you will not be sure if you're buying the originals complete with the original accessories or if you're buying them complete with the new accessories. Luckily, this release is going to be rather small, so not many people would buy the new set just to make their original set complete. And with things like 3D printing, this is already a concern. You don't really know if you're buying a figure with the original accessories or if a reproduction of the accessories. While I do understand the frustration this will bring for resellers and collectors alike, reselling, you're not going to make what you used to, and collectors are going to watch other people buy the items they spent thousands on for, less. However, the fact is, Hasbro is not making money on the sale of these grails. The way Hasbro can make money is by reissuing them. And for those who are upset that people are going to get these cheaper and easier than they did, just because they buy these four does not make them Ecto-Glow complete. Louis Tolley has yet to be reissued. I personally hope he gets a reissue, just because Tolley deserves more toys. But what do you think? Do you think reissues are a good thing, or are they a bad thing for the hobby? Either way, I wish you all the best of luck in your future hunts, and I hope to see you again.